Hi, JP here. Ever wondered what it's like to DJ in a club? What equipment are you going to find? How can DJing in a club benefit your DJ career? Right, when I go to a club, I pick up a bag that's on my floor, okay? It has everything bar 2 items in it. The 2 items it doesn't have in it are my 2 USB thumb drives that are current up to date, alright? It has a backup old one, but it doesn't have the current ones. So I need to remember to put them in whenever I go. But if I forget that, hey, I shouldn't be DJing. But my bag that I have, it's just a handy little rucksack, but it has some essential items in it, and I'd kind of recommend having these essential items if I was you. Right, to start with, okay, it has some cables. There's a phono to 3.5mm jack. If I have a problem with a CDJ, if it goes down, and that has happened before, I need to be able to plug another device in. If I need to drop back to my phone or one of my old phones or something like that, I have the ability here so I can carry on DJing. Not ideal, but it means I can carry on. I have phono to phono, okay? The reason why I have that is I've been to venues before and I've turned up and the phono cables between the DJM mixer and the CDJ have gone. Whoever's been in before, when they've packed all their gear away, they've packed them away by mistake, whatever, but they've gone. So I've got that in there. These are essential items. I've got some wipes. The reason why I've got wipes is nobody ever cleans the gear. So I, to be honest with you, don't want to touch and everything where everybody's put their snotty fingers and everything. So I want to clean it down first of all. It's just me, clean freak. Rag, soft rag to wipe everything down with. Pioneer headphones. Obviously, DJs, we need headphones, so they're in the bag, and they're kind of essential. They're exactly the same headphones as what I use when I'm mobile DJing. So I've got 2 pairs of those. But hey, that's them. What else is in here? I have, before we get to that, this. Got an XLR cable. It's a couple of meters long, nothing too long, because I want to plug a microphone in. And obviously I've got my microphone, my Shure SM58 microphone. Phone charger to Android device or other types of devices. My recharging light. That phone, this charging cable charges this light, by the way. This light is, I clip it onto the side of things and then it allows me to see around everything without me being lit up, because I don't want to be lit up. Normal style, current style of iPhone cable, so I can charge my phone. All of those run off my charging block. Obviously essential for being able to charge my light and my phone and a couple of other devices. I've also got in here a pen. This pen is not any normal pen. This pen actually has a light on the end. You'll be surprised how often you need to look down the back at cabling and things like that to plug things in and there's no light available. Getting something like that just makes your life easier. Now in the front I like a coffee, so I've got a big pile of sweeteners. I've also got some request slips, old style request slips. You get hassled by people, easy to give them a bit of paper, tell them to go on their way and hand it back to you and you don't have to play it. Some headache pills and a spare pen. So that's my go bag that I take whenever I'm DJing in a club, and I'll just take that with me, bang, and I can work. And it gets me through a few problems that I might encounter. Here's a little tour of DJ box I worked in just before Christmas. CDJ 2000 Nexus 2s and DJM 900 Nexus 2. You're not going to get any sound because of copyright issues, but you're going to get a little bit of a look at what's there. Okay. Lighting. Have you thought about that? Well, depending on the size of the club, you may be asked to run the lights as well. If that's the case, don't panic. Normally there's a laptop or a PC with some software on it and it's all programmed up already for you. All you'll have to do is press a couple of buttons. But what you want to do is when you go in, if you get told you're going to have to do that, or you don't know, ask, do the lights just happen? You know, and they'll turn around to you and say, oh no, Bob's doing it, or you need to do that, and there's the machine. And you just simply ask them, how do I use that? What do I do? They'll give you a quick run through and you're going. Don't forget though, when you're going through your night, do press some buttons, make it change, give it a little bit more atmosphere for the clients that are there, because if it's just the same lights doing the same thing all the time, it'll get stale, and you want to make it the best night you can. So maybe think about that, make a note, put a bit of paper somewhere and go, light change at a certain time. You need to learn how to cable up, wire up, whatever you want to call it, your CDJs, your mixer and everything like that, because if you don't, when you go into the venue and there's a problem, you will look like a pleb if you don't know how to sort it. Okay, and these days with guys with their Serato enabled laptops that need to put their control discs in to be able to do anything, normally unplug absolutely everything and plug their stuff in. They don't plug it back in afterwards, so you'll turn up and it'll be like, oh, can't DJ, it's not wired up. Well, you need to be able to. It's important, worth learning, and the easiest way to learn is pop down to a DJ store and have a look at the gear and turn around and say, can you show me how this all connects? And they'll show you how it all connects. Just tell them you're thinking of buying one. If you don't look like you can afford a £6,000 DJ system, don't worry, turn around and tell them your dad's buying it. Tell them somebody else is buying it. Tell them you work for a company that's looking to buy it and they've sent you along and you've got to be able to sort this out, and you've got to turn around to the boss and say, hey, I can do it. So go and learn, find out before you go walking in there, because if you walk in there and they have to call somebody out and it's a simple little couple of phono cables not plugged in, you're going to look really silly. So top tip, learn how to set the gear up, even if it's not your gear. If you want to make it as a club DJ, practice, practice and practice more. Make sure you can do that mixing. Make sure you can drop tunes in. Make sure you can make it smooth and make it great. Because if you don't, you won't be there long. So it's your first night and you're walking into that DJ box for the first time. You're going to be nervous, but that's okay. Don't worry. Everybody's nervous. That's what makes you good. I'm still nervous now, when I go and do events, okay? It's a natural thing. You need that adrenaline rush. If you lose that, you lose your edge, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. DJing in a club can really benefit your career long term. That's what I've found anyway. Firstly, you have to be completely on your game, so it forces you to become the best DJ you can be. It makes you, you know, really practice your mixing. You need to be able to drop tunes in. You need to be able to play just the bits, the segments that people love. So it really enhances your ability as a DJ, because you have to really get on your game, you know, and you have to practice and you have to make it spot on. If you don't last long. The other benefits from that is, once you've got that knowledge and that ability, you'll find that you'll get other bookings easier. People know about you, they've seen you mentioned, they've heard about you. Your profile has suddenly gained massively. You'll get bigger gigs, better gigs. For me, I get bigger wedding gigs, I get bigger corporate gigs, bigger event gigs, and they're the things I like doing. So I've benefited from that. And the pay on those is a lot higher than your residency slot is going to give you. But it's a great stepping stone. And then once you've done a few years as a resident, then, you know, that's when you want to move on anyway. Maybe. Might be. You might not. You might give up. There's plenty that just give up. As with anything, there's negatives in life. There are a couple with DJing. Okay. One, the late hours. DJing as a club DJ, it's a silly time in the morning finish, you know. That just goes with the turf. You won't earn as much as top mobile DJs. You might think, oh, it's a regular thing and that, but you know, these top mobile DJs who do the big corporate gigs, the weddings and that, will earn more than you will get in your residency. Most definitely. Also, you've got to keep yourself completely up to date with what's coming out and make sure you're completely familiar with it, where the drops are, where everything's going to be, how you're going to put it in there. So, you know, there's a time element outside of the DJing in the night to make sure you've got your sets together and that planning side. Take it to that next level and you've got yourself your Pioneer decks at home and you're in a little bit of a rut. What do? Well, what I'd say is, why not have a look at the videos that a couple of the other channels offer, the training sites, because there's plenty of them out there. There's a few that are really quite good. If you need a point in the right direction, why not go and have a look at Digital DJ Tips? Phil and the guys of that channel, they're always outputting really useful stuff. They'll also sell you a little course. So I haven't tried the courses, but that might be something that you wanna have a little look into. Also, there's other ones out there, the likes of Phil Harris. Phil does some good videos. I've seen a couple of his videos for mixing in key and things like that. That's worth a look. What I'll do is I'm going to put both of their links in the comments. Also, over on my channel listing, I'm going to put them down as channels, so you can go and click on there and find them. So worth having a look if you're looking to expand your knowledge on DJing. So hope that helps. Another top tip, learn to DJ without using a laptop. Get your thumb drives, your USB drives, have your playlists on there and mix from that. If you could do that, and you can do that at proficient level, then you've got half a chance in a club. Do you know what? I've just said that, and then I thought I'll have a little look and see if I can find a video on DJing using thumb drives on Pioneer gear that was, without being too long, to the point, punchy, and quite simple to follow. I don't know, but nothing came up that jumped out at me from anywhere. Maybe this is something that Phil Harris and Digital DJ Tips need to do. If they want somebody to pop along and do the video with them, look me up. Anyway, if not, I might do a little video for you and literally on that subject, little 5-minute one, how to DJ using your thumb drives. I know I would have found that useful actually. A few hints and tips on that. If that's the case, if that's something you'd like, just drop us a message below, and if there's a couple of people that want it, I'll put it together for you. So we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. As I said before, it is just my opinions, what I found. Don't hang me for it, you know? We all have our own opinions on things. If you've done it differently and you don't agree with what I've said, well, you know, why not do your own video and put your point of view and help others to do that? If you have liked it, if you have enjoyed it, if it has been helpful, then fab, and please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, because I will be putting more out that are club based. I've got a couple of I've got another 8 club nights booked this year already, 8 or 9, and I'm more than happy to stick those on here. If you'd like me to do that, let me know in the comments below. And subscribe. If you subscribe, why not put on that notification bell? So until next time, thanks a lot for watching. It's really appreciated. JP out.